Okay, we're going to shoot a little video. We're going for a walk this morning, just after sunrise. I got to evaluate the state of the property and what needs cutting and what needs clearing, which I'm sure there's a lot of. So me and my better half are going for a walk, and I'm going to drag the camera along, and we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll take some stills, maybe I'll take some video. Either way, I'll probably put it all together in this. So, catch y'all soon in the next frame. So the first thing of the day, we have fed Kitty Cat. Kitty Cat is very happy now. And we're going to go ahead and do the property survey. Only take a little while. So I will catch y'all soon. I think today, after I get everything together, I'm going to finish up on this shed that me and my father put together. He helped me with the framework, which cut our time virtually quite a lot, more than half. And I did the sheathing. It's 1/4-inch water-resistant plywood, and I put the window in over there. And today I think I'm going to go ahead and build the door, the hasp, and the latch so I can start utilizing it. And probably in the next few days I'm going to take that canvas roof off and we're going to put a real roof on it. I think that'll be that for that. So that's the first major project that's coming along. And let's go have a look around. This is the equipment from the old shallow well, which still exists below this. And I actually need to see where the water level is. This pump and this tank are pretty well shot. They froze last year. Filter blew clean off of it. It's still utilizable. It just needs a new jet pump, and it's going to need a new charging tank. That water is not suitable for drinking, as mostly for watering. I may check that tank later and see if it still holds water, make sure it hasn't busted, because if it has busted then it's of no use. But probably decommission all this and get rid of it off of the yard. Here's my well engineer buddy here, and me and this one here, we just checked the water level, and it's amazing. In over a year this thing is still almost halfway depleted. I think what's happened is we've reached the operational level of this well, and back when I first opened it, it actually was overfilled, because it has not come up since winter. I half expected it to be just a few feet below the ground like it was when we opened it the first time, but it's still drawn down. I don't think this well is going to be very productive, so I don't think I'm going to be re-enabling it. I'm probably going to fill it with concrete and seal it off. Put all that behind us and get this out of the yard. So that's that for that. This area here along the well house, a little overgrown with grass, very overgrown back up in there. But that's just how it's going to have to be. This I can probably cut pretty soon, but that back there is full of stobs and stumps, and I know that it'll destroy my mower if I do that. So off we go. And I'll show you guys this over here. This is a little area I finally got the chance to cut in here, and I got most of the tall stuff cut. There's some trees that have fallen over in there, but I've got a nice little path out here now. Comes along the back of the house. Cat's walking with us. And this, I don't remember if I put a lock on this yet or not. I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. So, anyway, cat is taking its life into its own hands coming out of the yard because we have pit bulls that roam out here. All of this I cut this early spring, late winter. Hasn't really grown back much, but oh, you know, woods reclaim themselves pretty fast. And this is just the old access road. So we're going to go down along the back paths here and see what is in need of maintenance. I can already tell you there's going to be a spider web up in here somewhere. I've walked through it numerous times. I don't have anything to clear it up. One of the beauties of having this much acreage is you have all these walk paths and nice little places you can go. Let's see how this cutting job is holding up. I just ran a machine through here the other day. It doesn't look like we're getting any growth return. A little bit. That tree's got to go. That tree's got to go. I'd planted wild beans out in this little patch, and they did pretty good. They didn't produce as much as I would have liked, but the deer have all but gotten them now. And this down here is a neat thing. I'll show you this path. And the reason I can't bring myself to cut this down, walking through spider webs again. But see, this has this little archway of thin growth here that has popped up, and I just walked into a big spider web. Ooh, that one nearly got me. But it goes on. Let's see, there's still some of that web left, so I'm going to leave that spider alone. Those things hurt when they bite you. And that area looks to still be cut pretty much pathwise. So now we'll get on around and see what else we can find. And this is just the old path to the goat barn here. Still fairly well cleared. Some work that needs to be done. I don't know when or if I'm going to even get the chance to restore this structure. Right now it's just quasi-weatherproof storage for a few things that I don't deem of value. So it's performing its job, even though it is crumbling. Just something else we have to fix later. And you can see the house, or maybe you can, way off in the distance down this path. That's from whence we came. So let's go check the right-of-way. Okay, so we're almost there. I imagine it's pretty covered with tree growth now, or many trees. I'm gonna have to get the machinery out and start chopping from the looks of it. Lots and lots of little oaks and sweet gums and other things coming up. So, looks like my work is cut out for me. And I guess I will talk at y'all in a little while, YouTube. Take care. So people have asked me what is at the end of this right-of-way. So I'm going to walk down there and I'll show you what's down there. It's probably maybe about 1/8 of a mile from here to there. It's not huge. It's about a 5 to 7 minute walk. And I'll show you. I'll show you what's down there. So walking this place in the morning is really nice. Sometimes we have mornings where there's lots, and I mean lots of fog out here, and it's really cool to walk down these palisades either side. A lot to be said for thick green woods. I like my land a lot for that reason. I can come out here anytime I want, and I can just enjoy it. You know, if I want to pitch a tent or I want to do some hunting, I've got it right here. I have done some modest hunting here. I've taken some squirrel, occasional rabbit, but haven't hunted deer here yet. Haven't really seen any. I know they're here because of the tracks, but there hasn't really, haven't seen any. So But anyway, we're almost there, and I'll show you what is at the end of this electrical right-of-way. It comes up here to a little bit of a bluff. I used to mow this, but I've been leaving this end of it unkept because I found out that this is part of the right-of-way, so, or part of the railroads, so if they want to cut it, they can. I don't care either way. But this is what we have at the end of this run. This track goes on past town that way, and I'm not exactly sure where it goes that way. I don't know where this track ends. About once a morning we get a train through here, about once or twice a day. It's not too bad. And I guess if I had to hot-foot it, it's a good shortcut to get to town as long as you stay off the tracks. But that's pretty much it. And then it's just the walk back, pretty much. Come on, Kitty. Kitty has followed me out here. So I'm going to let y'all go. I'll take a couple of photos and we'll finish this out. There's Kitty. Kitty always gets in before I open the door, but I don't mind that. Finally got this window finished, caulked and framed. This was a long time coming. I found a piece of 105 that I didn't know I had, so I was able to actually patch some of that up. Everything else on the house coming along, slowly but surely. We get into the cooler months, I'm going to begin painting, sanding and painting all this, and hopefully we'll have it together and everything will be good. I got to cut these down here, but first I got to move the beams out of the way that are under this metal. But, anyway, I guess that's pretty much that for the trip. So there you've seen it. That's pretty much the land as it stands now. Plenty of woods and whatnot. There's a lot of work out there that's about to have to be done. I'll most likely be cutting the right-of-way today and removing all those small trees before they become big trees. And then I won't have a way to cut them, so that's probably going to be today's project. I haven't decided whether I'm going to use the line trimmer or I'm going to use the mower. I'll probably use the mower because it needs to be run. It hasn't been run in a while, and I don't know if it has old gas in it, but if it does, it needs to be burned, so I guess that's how that will go. And those of you that are watching, thanks for watching. Sorry about the light at my back. I just enjoy the light here personally. I'll catch y'all later. I'm going to get some more coffee.